Hey y'all, so it's the next day. I'm about to go to work. So work yesterday was quite eventful. The second half was eventful. Yesterday I would give that shift, I don't know. I don't even know what to give it. We'll just say a 5. So I gotta tell y'all about this. So, I did a double yesterday, right? And so basically around, I want to say 5:30, 6 o'clock, after the residents were served dinner in the dining room, I see the nurse. At this time, there was only one nurse in the building. The other nurse left earlier than she normally does. She worked first. She would normally work 7 to 7. For some reason, she left around 5. I'm not sure why. But anyway, so at the time, there was one nurse in the building. She was on her cell phone, and then there was 2 CNAs in the dining room. They were all just looking out the window at the dining room. It was already dark at this time. It gets dark so early now. Everybody just looking out the window. Somebody on the phone. I can tell something's going on. People are looking stressed out. So I asked somebody, what's going on? So one of the residents ran away. He's able to walk and stuff. He's able to talk. He's alert and oriented. So basically he made it like half a mile up the road, and it's dark at this point. So the other med aide, she went to go try to find him, but her phone died, and we was worried about him and her, because it's dark. And this resident, he's a nice guy, but he can get angry. He can get aggressive if you try to tell him something, or something's not going exactly his way. He can get a little, I don't think he's ever hit nobody, but he can get a little aggressive. And the thing is, this isn't the first time he's done this. He's done this, like, I've known him to do this 2 times, but I only worked there part-time. The CNAs were saying this is like his 4th or 5th time doing this. He runs away, right? But normally he makes it like a half a mile up the road. But this is dangerous, it's dark. So we're worried about the med aid. We're worried about the resident. The police were called and stuff. So, oh yeah, and another thing, this resident has threatened to unalive himself more than one time. They said one time, he said, there's like this lake or something, like half a mile up the road. He was like, I know there's a lake up the road. I'm just going to drown myself. He's threatening to unalive himself. So, the nurse calls the police and all that stuff. He was found. The nurse, of course, she notified the DON, the unit manager, all of that. The police were going to bring him back to the nursing home. And the nurse was on the phone with them, and she told them, okay, y'all can bring him back, but I'm going to call 911 again to have him transported to the hospital. Obviously, this man, he needs to have whatever you call it, a psych evaluation. Like, he's threatened multiple times to unalive himself. He's ran away multiple times, putting his life in danger. He needs to go to the psych hospital or somewhere. This is a nursing home. We're not really equipped for this kind of his mind state right now. This is a dangerous situation. So she said that the police told her, if you call 911 after we bring him back, for that reason, they're going to arrest her. She got threatened by the police to get arrested, because they said that she would be misusing 911, or whatever you call it, misuse of 911. I couldn't believe that. Like, seriously? So if she would have called 911 again, they would have arrested her. I don't know how the hell that would work, because she was the only, let's say she did do it again and she got arrested. She was literally the only nurse in the building. The only nurse. Legally, there has to be a nurse in the building. At least one. Should be more than one, but at least one. There was another nurse coming in at 7, but at that moment in time, she was the only nurse. So I guess I would have called the DON, and DON would have had to come in, or the unit manager. Like, you can't have that building without a nurse. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was just absolutely crazy. Like, can they really do that? Is that not an emergency if a resident... Oh, and the reason they said that was because once the police got to him, he was all nice. He seemed calm. He was cooperative. I'm thinking, of course, first of all, you know, when you see police in a uniform, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he was probably scared. Or, of course, he's going to be nice to the police. Come on now. So, I just thought that was crazy that she literally got threatened to be arrested if she calls 911 again to have him sent out. That's crazy. As the nurse, does she not have the right to do that? If she feels like he needs to be sent out to the hospital, does a nurse not have a right to do that? Like, I'm confused. That would have made me quit. That would have, oh my God, I would have been so pissed off. Like, you literally got threatened to be arrested for doing your damn job. And that reminds me of the time where a nurse was arrested because she refused to give police some blood work for a patient because of HIPAA. She can't just give the police blood work without, I guess, a doctor or somebody has to approve it. I guess, I don't know. And she literally got arrested at work. But I think she sued that department and she won, if I'm not mistaken. And she said that now the nurse said her name is now on like their list. So like if she misuses 911 like at another job or anywhere, like her name is on a record now because of that. Because, you know, they got her name and stuff. What do y'all think about that? Especially nurses or anybody. That's just so crazy to me. That's just so wild that she literally, they threatened to arrest her if she called 911 again. Because even the DON, she said that the DON and the manager both said, you know, he does not need to come back. He needs to be evaluated and stuff like that. This is a nursing home. It's not like a psych ward. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the man has multiple times. This is not the first time he said he was going to unalive himself. Multiple times he has ran away. So it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's the reasoning why he feels like that. But he feels how he feels. So he doesn't need to be in a nursing home. We don't have lockdown units. We don't have none of that kind of stuff. And he could walk and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was wild that they said that to her. And that's why nurses are quitting. That's why, especially at nursing homes. That's why nurses and CNAs are quitting. Because if somebody threatens to unalive themselves, wouldn't that be the first thing to do? If you're the nurse that's responsible for them, they need to be sent out to some psych hospital or somewhere for further evaluation. You know what I'm saying? Not a nursing home. Like, that's just crazy to me. Especially they threatened to unalive themselves multiple times and ran away. I just thought that was crazy. I think maybe the police just felt like, oh, well, he was nice to us. We didn't have no problem with it. You know, they say that when the police get there, because they've called the police before, when they get there, you know, he acts totally different around the police versus with the nurses and CNAs. So maybe that's why. But anyway, I just want to tell y'all about that, and comment below, what do y'all think about that? That is so crazy to me. Like, threatening to be arrested. I would have been pissed off. But I gotta go now, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time.